Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First, for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. We've got Channing Frye, a very solid big man who'll be making every effort to control the glass and make some big plays under the rim. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Love in at the four. And then for the Golden State Warriors, Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. We've got Ian Clark. He'll be battling under the boards to get the job done, both on offense and defense. And it's West, and it's Green in at the four-man position. Now, here is Smith. Back to Irving. Pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving attacking. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Thompson no good on the free throw. On defense, the Cavaliers. Durant kicks to Green. Thompson covered by Smith. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Green. Thompson's got himself on the board with three there. And here's Cleveland. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Smith after David West's bucket. Irving kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Thompson. Outside Irving for three. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Outside Curry. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Durant. Thompson passes to Pachulia. Outside for Curry. Clock at 6.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Irving against Curry. Irving drives in. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson dishes to Durant. Rejected by Smith. And he recovers it. Good. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
Irving kicks to James. The fader. That's good.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. He dishes it to Durant. Puts it up from 17. And another basket for Golden State.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Back to Thompson. Smith outside. He kicks it to James. James left side. He knocks it down right at the buzzer!
That's a shot he'll never forget. As dramatic as they come.
He's got a special knack for the big moments. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Tipped away. Now Korver, outside Rose. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
John Walls checked in for JaVale McGee. Warriors leading by 6. Livingston passes to McCaw and stolen by Love. Rose with the ball. Young with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. And Young kicks to Iguodala. Now the pass to McCaw. Some nice passing by Golden State here. West inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Now here's Rose. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah. Free throw drops for Green, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. .116 left in the first half of the game. Here's Livingston, dishes it to Young. He passes to Livingston. Nick Young on the wing. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Rose kicks to Shumpert. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Back to Young. Pass to McCaw. The feed to West. And it's blocked by Love.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Dish now to Shumpert. Back to Rose. Kicks to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Rose. Count the bucket.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Warriors leading by 3. Young outside. And the shot is good. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Rose goes in. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there. Maximize.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And don't go away after the... And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, David West getting it done today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. He's very much playing within himself. And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Back to Green. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. James against Durant. High post try. James with the block. Left side Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
James kicks to Thompson. Passes to James. Defended by Durant. Shoots from the baseline. James misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shoots, and David West, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And it's 8 points for David West.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Irving kicks to Love. 3-pointer, and he gets it to go.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Derek Williams. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 11 points for David West.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Moving against Curry. Shoots off the step back. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Warriors leading by 7. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Outside Irving. 3-pointer, and Thompson sends it back. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Smith's shot is good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Curry can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That's a 2 from Smith. Off target with the open look. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the final period of play just about to start. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
James outside. He dishes it to Smith. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. Smith's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. Warriors leading by 6. Back to Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Free throw, no good for Green. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Irving kicks to James. And Durant with the block. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. And that one's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's James. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
It's Curry with the drive.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said, listen, fellas, I know you're tired, but we can't coast. We've got to go harder. The win's in sight. We've got to power through it and go get it. Guys, pretty inspirational stuff.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's 6 points for Love.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That drops. And that's 13 points for David West.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Love the pass to Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Green. Thompson with the block. They get it back. Julia, good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Rose, that's good.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, Good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
West dishes to Young. From deep. Can't get it to go.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.